We've seen Ian strengthen overnight.
Emergency services have been suspended. Hurricane Ian now a Category 4 storm.
The eye of the Ian went right over Cape Coral. They had wind gusts up to 140 miles per hour.
On the evening of September 28, 2022, the winds roared and the sky turned black, and Cape Coral held its breath. Homes, lives, and memories hung in the balance.
But as the waters receded and the winds died down, something remarkable emerged. A story of resilience, hope, and unbreakable determination.
Hurricane Ian was my 5th activation in the city of Cape Coral. My first one was Hurricane Charlie. I had some level of expectation of what was coming our way. We were briefing daily, understanding the size, the magnitude.
Cape Coral had faced hurricanes before, but this one was different. The city took decisive action, hoping for the best while preparing for the worst.
And so we began lowering weirs to get capacity in the rainwater system. We brought out all of our generators for traffic signals. We staged our employees at fire stations. We do a first push on the roads. We moved critical equipment with them. And basically got in a state of preparedness and readiness for what we were anticipating, coming our way.
When Ian made landfall, everything changed.
Hurricane Ian struck with winds up to 150 miles per hour and storm surge that engulfed neighborhoods. It was the most destructive storm to hit Cape Coral, prompting more than 900 emergency calls as homes flooded and roads became impassable. As the winds died down, Cape Coral rose to the challenge, swiftly transitioning from preparation to emergency response. Public Works teams mobilized citywide, armed with heavy machinery and chainsaws, tirelessly clearing roads to ensure responders could reach people in need.
By 7 a.m. That morning, as our residents and businesses were waking up to see the devastation of Hurricane Ian, our public works crews had already had all those roads passable.
Managing nearly 1,000 emergency calls in the first 48 hours after the storm tested every part of our system. With power, water, and communication networks all down, coordinating our response was difficult, but the determination of our team made all the difference.
Despite the chaos, Cape Coral's emergency services responded swiftly. Police, fire, and public works united to save lives and restore order. Yet, challenges continued as restoring communication, power, and water became top priorities. One of the most intense moments came when the city's water distribution system failed.
It got to a point where there were so many breaks in the system. If we had continued to pump water through our lines, we were going to deplete all the resources we had. And so a decision had to be made to turn off those pumps.
This put the Cape Coral Hospital at risk.
The state at one point had called the city and said, you've got 24 hours to restore water, or we're going to be forced to evacuate Cape Coral Hospital. We rallied all of our utilities collection distribution staff, GIS water plant staff, looking at ways to get water from the plant to the hospital. And within 7 minutes of the 24-hour mark, we were able to get the pressure all the way from the plant to the hospital.
It was a remarkable achievement that saved lives and kept our city's only hospital operational.
None of our patients in the city of Cape Coral had to be evacuated. It was probably one of the single biggest highlights of what I saw in Hurricane Ian recovery.
But Public Works didn't stop there. They executed a recovery plan prioritizing traffic signals. By September 30th, 2022, just 2 days after Ian's landfall, all stop signs at high traffic intersections were restored. More than 2 million cubic yards of debris were cleared, and city infrastructure was painstakingly rebuilt. From navigating FEMA paperwork to labor shortages, every step was a challenge. But for every setback, there was a solution.
Like many in the community, local businesses faced uncertainty, battling supply shortages and insurance delays. But with support from the city and neighbors, they are back, stronger than ever, a testament to Cape Coral's resilience.
Hurricane Ian deeply impacted Cape Coral's economic development. Businesses were forced to close, some permanently. However, the resilience of our business community is remarkable. Despite the challenges, we've seen new developments emerging with projects like Coral Grove and Bimini Square bringing fresh opportunities.
What once seemed unimaginable now stands as a testament to Cape Coral's strength. These developments represent a city reborn, flourishing businesses, rebuilt homes, and a palpable renewed hope. The spirit of renewal extends to cherished community landmarks. The Cape Coral Yacht Club, a beloved fixture, was among the hardest hit. The storm surge led to its complete demolition. However, in late May, the area was cleared for a new vision.
Seeing the yacht club in ruins was tough for all of us. It's been the cornerstone of Cape Coral for generations. The City Council's recent approval of the new design plans in July was a significant step forward. This new complex will honor our area's history while bringing a modern resort-style experience to our community.
Cape Coral's recovery is further bolstered by more than $44 million in grants from HUD's Community Development Block Grant Program. These funds support key public facility and infrastructure projects essential for long-term resilience.
This is once-in-a-generation funding that will help build a resilience hub and recreation center in North Cape Coral. Another crucial project is $10.8 million in weir restoration and upgrades, enhancing stormwater management and reducing our flood risks. The city secured an additional $4.5 million in planning projects to improve disaster preparedness.
What was once a storm-damaged area is now a symbol of renewal. These developments signify Cape Coral's bright future, where businesses and community growth go hand in hand.
Hurricane Ian taught us lessons we will carry forward. Today, Cape Coral is not just recovering, it's transforming. Investments in strengthened infrastructure pave the way for a brighter future.
We've taken the lessons learned from Ian and applied them to strengthen our disaster response. And the creation of the Department of Emergency Management and Resilience is one of the biggest accomplishments. We're ready for the challenges of today and prepared for tomorrow.
And I'm proud, to stand beside everybody that worked through that event. We're committed to being the best and providing the services that our residents not only expect, but need.
2 years later, Cape Coral stands united, stronger, more resilient, and filled with hope. The path to recovery continues, but along the way, it's brought us together in ways we never imagined.
Our progress continues and our future shines brightly, not because we have rebuilt buildings, but because we have rebuilt a community. This city, built on the strength of its people, is ready for whatever lies ahead. Together, we will rise, and together, we will thrive.